ladies and gents, this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Hello, everyone. We are the Drifting Dreamers. We believe that not all who wander
Or drift.
are lost, and our dream is to have a business that brings joy and makes people smile. For us, what you see on screen here is what brings the most joy, and we want a family business in Carroll County that supports that. Our family mission is that we know it is our godly calling to bring people together. We're both really good at that, and that is what we love.
Our mission statement is that we are an entertainment company that uses social media, technology, unique vehicles to support our clients in reaching various event goals.
So what might those event goals be? Let's take a look. Recently, our family was at the 4-H fair, as many of you probably were, and you know it can be painful, especially with kids, getting in and getting past all of the marketing vendors.
I've got pens and koozies. Schnoor Insurance will insure you while you sleep.
No, we don't need more stuff. Okay. However, if that same vendor offered for our family to have a free photo picture and then it's sent digitally to my phone for immediate viewing, let alone uploading on Facebook and Instagram, I know that our family would stop for a smile. By using Drifting Dreamers, this vendor's goals are being reached. His marketing photo isn't just being hung on the family's fridge, and the koozie isn't being thrown in a drawer. With our technology, we are handing him a list of leads, earned social media impressions, and the vendor knows that he made our family smile. This vendor is a client that we can serve. Our photo booth experience from start to finish is an authentic and refreshing way to engage with customers in a world that is quickly fighting for your attention. Anyone who does marketing knows that you have 3 seconds to get your client's attention. Sorry, I missed slide. Oh, go. Anyway, with our product, we get our clients to stop and actually look at the picture. So when they're mindlessly scrolling, they'll stop and look at the picture and at least smile. Another event goal our clients may have is to use the photo booth experience to add fun and entertainment to the event. The proof is in the pictures. We show you how successful your event was. Take T-Mobile, for example. They recently used a photo booth experience very similar to ours. In an event with 25,000 people, 15,000 people stopped and took a picture in their photo booth experience. The gallery was then shared 90,000 times. Nearly 100,000 people viewed what happened at T-Mobile's event. I'm pretty sure everyone who didn't go to that event had FOMO, which is fear of missing out, and the people who got to go had an awesome picture and a memory of what happened there. Our technology is fun because it has capability to have a green screen, custom hashtags, props, live feeds, and more. And for the client that hired us, custom branding from start to finish. These are just 2 clients of ours that rent our package.
Now, if we go on to our second package, and you take everything that Brooke has just told you, now throw it into a 1968 vintage Volkswagen Bus. This is our ultimate package, folks, all right, which also happens to be the second historic car that I've ever owned. You'll meet the first one in a minute. All right, so with our bus, we've partnered with local businesses to decorate the inside and outside. We also use different props for the bus. You can do props as you see on the screen. There's on-screen props, and there's also in-hand props. We also do GIFs and still pictures. Options are limited. Our third package is just renting the bus. You can rent the bus to drive away at weddings. You can use it in films. We've partnered with photographers for photo shoots. Let's just say that Carroll Art Center's, I don't know, showing a 60s movie, and they were like, hey, let's get some advertisement here. What?
We have also rented the bus for photographers to use for save the dates, anniversary photos, and there's so much more. There is no limit to what you can get when you rent a vehicle with the Drifting Dreamers. Now, let's talk about the dream.
Now, I've always wanted to have a mobile entertainment on wheels. And hopefully some beer can be included in that.
Now, I've always wanted moving food, a food truck. Our business is moving in this direction, and we're so pleased to announce that Jeff's first vehicle,
A 1974 Volkswagen Thing.
will be at the Maryland Wine Festival this September, serving non-alcoholic drinks for all of the attendants.
In a world where technology has everyone looking down, we are an entertainment company.
The smile.
Dang it!
Slide.
Go ahead, Josh.
Oh yeah, I'm all over this one.
The slide.
So this is very near and dear to me because I when I was dating my wife, I called her and I said, "Guess what? I bought a new car." And she went, "Okay, great." And she's expecting me to drive up in a Camaro, and I drove up in a '64 VW Bus.
Yes, they're the best.
So, anyways, okay. So it seems like you're not talking about printed sheets here. You're talking about putting it all electronically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're competing with iPhones. You're competing with Android phones. Why wouldn't you have a dye sublimation printer and just put it in the bus and print out prints and sell it to them?
So it depends. I don't think we're competing. I think we're accentuating them because they come right to your phone and you can then put them on social media. So what's so cool is when we say that we're handing our customer leads, everyone is engaging in that moment, and they actively participate and give their phone number and their email, and that's how they get their picture. We have done surveys, and people do love the printed out copy, and we're not against that. We would love to have that. That's why we entered the Carroll Business Challenge, because we would like to buy a printer and the ink to add.
That's what you should use the money for.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, it's on the plan, but I don't think we're competing with them. I think we're adding to the experience because literally they take the picture, they walk away with it on their phone.
I know this is coming from Josh eventually. I saw nothing about what's the bus cost gas-wise? What are you guys paying yourself?
So honestly,
where's the money? Where's the money portion of this?
So we invested about $15,000 because Jeff owned the bus and the Thing previously. So just to get them on the road and the photo booth equipment was about $15,000. Our profit once we are out there, it's all profit. We have a gross margin of about 88%. Our accountant said. So there's no cost because everything has now been paid for. So it's all profit.
You're forgetting a lot here.
Well,
you paid for the bus.
Yeah.
You got to pay that off.
No, he owned it.
Well,
we already owned it.
Yeah, I mean, I've had it since 2006, so.
Insurance.
That's it.
Yeah.
Insurance and
Insurance
gas.
and gas.
That's it.
Do you drive it daily?
No.
He loves to. Don't lie. He
I
loves
would,
to.
I would love to, but
If we
no.
have a babysitter, yes.
Yes,
How are
sir.
you guys promoting yourselves?
So we actually previously have owned a marketing business, so we're very, I feel like, tech savvy when it comes to marketing. So we do post across all platforms of LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Google. And honestly, I would be disappointed if we did an event and we didn't book more events. So like we did the barbecue stroll downtown Westminster. We did it for free. They allowed us to do it. And we booked 3 events just being there. So I would be disappointed if we had to do further paid marketing, just because honestly, the bus and the Thing, they sell themselves.
We do give away a lot of business cards, and usually hear a lot of people saying, "Oh man, we gotta get in touch," or it's someone similar to you who has like, "Oh, I had a bus when I was," and the conversation starts up that way, blah blah blah, and usually it was like, "Dude, we gotta bring them to our next party,"
Yeah.
or like whatever event it is.
But we do market socially.
You can see me saying, "Dude."
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
It just comes out of you when you're around the bus,
Hey, dude. What?
I'm sorry, no, dude.
Okay, no, dude. All right.
Sorry, bro.
All right.
It's gotta live life.
We've actually used these at a number of events, and people do love them. And we've had both printed photos and digital photos, so all of it.
Printed photos.
No, I agree. We
we-
agree completely.
We want
do.
printed photos,
No.
yes, but just for our startup, it was
Sure.
kind of one of those things where the having it text right to them was better profit for us at the time.
Okay, so cold weather.
Yeah, it gets cold outside.
Yeah, thank you.
So
You know what I'm saying.
No,
You
you're
go
right.
to a party.
I know
and-
exactly what you're saying.
Well, we hear the mall is like the place to be. It sounds like so maybe the mall.
But there's lots of
People aren't going to run out of a party in
No.
30-degree
we
weather.
just
That's
did
totally
one this
true.
Saturday in torrential downpour,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we did it.
So,
it was
but
fine.
in cold weather, I mean, yes, there also are buildings that are larger that can.
We tried to come here tonight. I mean, we tried to set
Unfortunately,
up here to show you.
the Carroll Arts Center
We're
said
not
that-
opposed to driving into a
Yeah,
building.
they said this stage would not support the bus, and we're like, oh, okay.
All right.
And being up here, I totally get it.
Can't you just turn the heat on in the vehicle? Like,
I'm
I
sorry.
just I don't understand. Can't you just turn the heat on in the vehicle?
Yeah, but people gotta go outside and they gotta
Yes,
stand in
I
line.
mean we could have it
God,
heated as
the
you get out there,
troubles
but
that we
a lot of and there's a lot of breweries that you could just drive right
Yeah.
in, you know.
We've
and set
also,
up.
like, as far as photo shoots and all go, people love the bus with a flannel blanket. I mean, we've already booked a few photo shoots in the colder months because it has that aesthetic appeal.
Especially with like Christmas tree
Christmas
places,
trees,
you know, that they
Oh,
want
yeah.
to put
Do
it
you
right
guys
there.
have any sense of how far you'd be willing to travel in terms of like break even?
We currently have a wedding booked down in Virginia.
Yep.
That's coming up. So that's our furthest one as of now. But I mean,
The dream is to probably not have to put the miles on the beautiful vintage cars and drive.
maybe
yeah.
tow it to places and see how
So
far.
if I'm a business and I come in and I say, hey, I want to rent your bus for my party or whatever, and so we come in, you take pictures of people, we say, you know, my company is awesome, and then I would get the email and the contact information of everyone we took a picture of,
Yes.
so I can do whatever I want to do
Yes.
with it later.
And at the bottom, I don't know if you could see it, but at the bottom of every picture, so I touched on it, the slide was messing up, but brand awareness is we custom make that with you from start to finish. So like, let's say, what is your company?
I don't know. Maybe
T-Mobile.
finish-
Let's just
maybe
say it
say-
was.
yeah.
Well, let's say it was T-Mobile. We can custom to the like when they come up and they touch the screen, it says T-Mobile on that screen.
Right.
Then when they take that picture, we custom make a logo that goes on every single picture. So
Mm-hmm.
you know we'll always throw in our website at the bottom, but it's mainly your logo as T-Mobile, and it'll have your whatever you want it to say. Thank you for taking a picture.
it has your, you know, and then it's always, it's programmed to have like your hashtag, whatever
Yeah.
like your event
Yep.
is.
But then you get all of the leads, you get the phone numbers.
Is there opportunity for you guys to make
stop, I have a
even
question.
and to make even more money by possibly selling lists? I know I might get boos in the audience, but I mean, whoa.
I think I would do it as well. I mean, I think we would give it to the client and that is theirs.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you are paying us for that service and that is what you get with the
Just a
service.
thought.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Damn
Sorry,
it, dude.
sorry.
What is your ultimate goal with this? Do you want more vehicles? Do you want
Yeah.
to expand it? Where do you want to go with this?
Our ultimate goal is to,
Mic up.
oh, sorry.
Mic up.
Oh, mic up. Back up. Our ultimate goal is to, yes, definitely expand. I would love to get it like either another bus or an old historic vehicle and turn it into like a beer tap system and be able to go to events. And I mean, I just think that would be awesome. I've always loved it.
That was what Jeff was looking up before all of this happened.
These are like both things that I've always loved. We love being with people and like serving them. Like, how better than on with
Quick,
the beer
we got
tap system?
8 seconds. How much does it cost to rent for the evening?
About, if it's 4 hours, $800. About $200 an hour, 2 hour minimum.